in order to defeat a bisexual vampire named Dio. 3 of our very polite, graceful and highly respected Crusaders lost their lives. Let's start off by our one and only know-it-all Crusader, Mohammed Avdol. Did you guys know that he died once in India and came back because his death was just a good old prank on Polnareff? The least emotionally scarring prank in Ohio. However, his second death came out of nowhere. Just like my dad when he returned with the milk. FYI, my family is now complete. He asked mom for some money and just headed out to buy some cookies to go along with the milk. He'll be back in no time. What's interesting is the way Avdol died. His body erased from existence and sent into the void. After which, he gave a very hands-on review of the floor. It's kind of ironic that Avdol, a fortune teller, died from a surprise attack. Actually, it would have been fine if it was just that, but the fact that he literally got a heads up before he was killed proved that it was a common case of Avdol being a baka. All he had to do was not turn around. Well, in hindsight, he pretty much had it coming. What could he possibly expect after doing such haram things? Personally, I think he'll be back soon. The only person that can truly kill Avdol is the minority hunter Zoro. But as of now, he was killed by none other than the sluttiest henchman of Dio, Vanilla Ice, who is Dio's biggest simp of all time. He even named his stand Cream because he wanted Dio to him. Not only that, but he is such a tsundere, I tell you. After Dio praises him, he blushes so hard that he hides inside his own mouth. Vanilla Ice and Cream, and this is Jojo, where the ice cream eats you. So while he was eating Avdol's hands like it was his last supper, Polnareff was losing his mind and Iggy was literally having a mental breakdown. And while all of this was happening, Jotaro and the others were playing baseball games and bullying Darby Jr. for being so bitchless. He had a habit of talking to dolls. And by talking, I mean making love. And by making love, I mean having hardcore unprotected sex. Now it's all on Polnareff and Iggy to kill Vanilla Ice, and in order to do so, they hide and Iggy uses his stando power to make a clone of Dio and silently walk towards Vanilla Ice to trick him. Sadly, it did not work out, and the reason for that is simple. The world is simply so thick, Dio makes clapping sounds while he walks. And since Iggy was approaching him silently, Vanilla Ice discovered the ruse, and now he gets seriously mad because he had to destroy Dio's hot image, which you might think is not a big deal, but put yourself in his shoes. Imagine you are forced to destroy a life-sized naked Speedwagon figurine. Can you feel the fury? And rightfully so, Vanilla Ice starts to brutally beat Iggy. This scene really reminded me of the quality time I spent with my father after I showed him my report card. This is exactly what happens when you are with the vet and the card declines. And while Vanilla Ice was squeezing all the ketchup out of Iggy, instead of helping, Polnareff was just lying on the ground, admiring Vanilla's glutes. I mean, look at those monstrous muscles. I really need to implement his workout routine in my own. Most of the budget went into animating those thighs. After letting Iggy get a good beating for farting on his face, Polnareff steps in to kill Vanilla Ice, and after understanding how the enemy's ability worked, he waited for his chance to strike. And just when Vanilla Ice showed up, Polnareff forcefully made him eat through a baguette, after which Vanilla Ice, being the jerk he is, started circling around our Crusader. One could say he was circle jerking with Polnareff. And just when Polnareff was about to meet Avdol, Iggy used his stando power to lift Polnareff to safety, which was so taxing for his body that he died. In this adaptation, at least he died a noble death, because in the 90s version, Iggy's death was just a living bro moment.
Get out of here! He's still alive!
I mean, a dying bro moment. Well, all in all, we can say that he went out with a bang. Or several bangs. Let's not forget that right now, Jotaro and the gang are still playing video games.
Shit! He got my leg!
Now Polnareff is angry and skews the fuck out of the enemy, but since he received some of Dio's scum, he is also a vampire and refuses to die. But then Polnareff threatens him that the next time he will shove the bucket somewhere else, and taking advantage of the situation, Polnareff exposes him to sunlight, and as you know, since ice cream melts in the sun, so did Vanilla Ice. Now the only one left is Polnareff, who is heartbroken at the loss of something he wholeheartedly cherished. his baguette. And now, while I wait for Avdol to come back and start Avdoling all over the place, you should go and see what in the holy mother of Jotaro happened to the MILF hunter Kakyoin by clicking on this video.